Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back, guys, to the Beehive. Hope everyone had a great Friday and looking forward to a wonderful weekend. Okay, here we have a situation where this is grandma, what they want to say it. Her 12-year-old daughter gave birth. And after she gave birth, they locked the mom up and the father of the baby. Reason being, the little girl was only 12. Secondly, he was 24. And the family knew this relationship was going on because he was present at the baby shower. There he is at the baby shower. They welcomed him. I didn't get that point. Okay, so I got to dig in. We're gonna read some of this. Try not to lose no religion. Woman, after her 12-year-old daughter to a baby shower. I messed up names now. And other people, other family members knew about losing. Okay. I was saying I was having a bad connection, but okay. What were we? At the time, the relationship and there are no photos. There are photos of the family throwing a baby shower for the victim, and the son slapped with the charges of yeah endangering child sex against a, a minor and neglect. The victim's dad years sentence for an unrelated case. Wood excited to deliver their newborn baby. Officer Danny Bean told the local juror, even allegedly posted what he was in a that he was in a Lord, Miranda on his page, Fox 20. We don't get this kind of. It certainly was a super surprise for everyone. I can imagine. Me personally, I have never seen one like that. Not to where they actually, I mean, the family actually accepted him. Crazy, that child was not used to that. Wow. I hate to say it, but moms, you failed that baby on every level. You failed that baby, and mm, I hope you get whatever you deserve. I hope the law, Lord, I just hope they can get you just the toughest sentence they can. I don't even want them to think on the fact, well, he was around, or he was in her life, and he was planning this, or he was planning that for their baby. I hope none of that is thrown to the mercy of the courts, because all of that would be some bull jive. Okay? All of that would just be the eyebrows when she get in there. My internet trying to go in and out. 20-year-old man, 24-year-old man impregnated a 12-year-old little, and the mom knew, because you can see here where they threw her baby shower. He, he was there, and that's why both of them are locked up right now. this is not just an everyday story right here. Knew of it, but I mean, her dad like that. He's doing a 12-year sentence, and mom was willing. Wow, where you do that at? Because around here, without the law, that probably was my biggest. Just could not believe it. Okay, any questions? Okay, don't y'all hear me out, gamers. Don't jump me. Don't come attack me. I have no problem with um, grown men playing um, the game. But if it's that distracting from you to make you kill your own baby, it's sad. This is the third, third this week I have done that, unfortunately, involved a man beating his own child, or, well, most of them beating their own child, pretty much. Ooh, I need to change it. I'm sorry for the misspelling. His name is Davin, not Tavin. That T should be a D. minute. He should be a D, guys. All right. This is not far from me. This actually happened in wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, yeah, I'm right. I didn't want to state it before I looked. Yeah, in High Point, maybe an hour and a half from High Point, North Carolina. A North Carolina in connection with the beating death of his young son. According to WFMY, and the High Point Enterprise Point is facing first degree murder and felony child abuse charges after his 6-year-old son was pronounced dead at an area hospital over the weekend. High Point police also charged Nelson's girlfriend, Tamara D. Corbett, 24, with felony child abuse and accessory after the fact. The department said in a news release Tuesday. Police said they learned of the incident Sunday after Nelson brought the boys, well, the boy, he brought the boy who was already dead to High Point Medical Center. Detectives from the department's Special Victims and Violent Crimes Unit, dimmed the death suspicion and quickly determined it should be treated as a homicide. The news release said. After searching the boy's home and vehicle used to take him that he used to take him to school and take him to the hospital, that same vehicle that brought him to the hospital, investigators interviewed Nelson and Corbett and arrested them on child abuse charges, according to the release. The Department of Social Service also removed 2 children from ages 3 and 4 from the home, authorities said. The next day, the detectives attended the boy's autopsy and learned in depth details regarding a significant history and a pattern of physical abuse, the release said, adding the child died with blunt force trauma throughout the body. Following the autopsy, authorities led the murder. Oh, believed mm-hmm, the murder charge against Nelson. I think they were supposed to put Wade there right there. And the accessory charge against Corbett. Both suspects remain in jail on a $2 million bond. Police said, you know what? They shouldn't even have a bond. He, he, let me see if I can find a short news clipping. kind of so sad to see welcome in, welcome in. I was too busy reading that article to give commentary on it. Yeah, I was looking to see if I could find a little short um, video of it. Actually, this might be it right here. It's bow time.
Taken to the hospital. The father's girlfriend is charged with accessory after the fact. WFY News 2's Jenna Crisino was in court today when both went before a judge, and we want to warn you, some of the details are disturbing. There were a lot of disturbing details shared inside of the courtroom today, and we also learned from court documents more details on why the father allegedly beat his son to death. Investigators say the 6-year-old Malachi Nelson was brought to the hospital on Sunday but was already dead. Police charged Devon Nelson with first-degree murder. Investigators also charged Nelson's girlfriend, Tamara Corbett, with accessory after the fact. Corbett spoke in court this afternoon. She says she's innocent and is working towards becoming a pediatrician. Meanwhile, when Nelson went before the judge, investigators said Nelson admitted to beating his son with a switch so hard it broke. Investigators also said Nelson admitted to beating his son because the child peed his pants and interrupted Nelson while he played video games. Earlier, I spoke with a supervisor of the Special Victims Unit. He said in 2020, there was a home. They are now in the custody of DSS. Those children were the ages of 3 and 4. Investigations are being into those children to see if there was any abuse, and if there were findings of that, more charges could come.
Okay, so there you have it. This is the third story this week I have done involving dad and a game controller. And he was playing, and the child was getting on his nerves, and they killed the child because the child interrupted their doggone game. Hi, Jellamina, welcome in. I got a Shelly raise. Thank y'all so much. Come in, come in. Yes, they're 6-year old, and that baby was dead when he got to the hospital with that baby. But I guess mom didn't believe it. Mom went along with it until they did mom the same way they did him and locked her up too. It's just I can't give it all the fact that this is the third one just this week about a game controller being used in the death of a child. Now, how ironic is that? I'm gonna drop my link if y'all come up to discuss something. I say it all the time. Childbirth should come with an application, and the type of application that it needs to go to up to Jesus Christ and let Him fill it out, and then certify them okay. They can come. They're good to have a baby. Cause this is crazy, and I'm gonna tell you what's even more crazier to me. When there is 2 or 3 kids in the house, I'm noticing in a lot of incidents, one or two of the children are the ones that's getting hurt. Here lately, it's like a child left behind. I noticed that. But she also has a 6 year old. She had her 6 year old, 3 year old, and I want to say 1 year old, something like that. How are that now? The article I did the other night. Remember that guy shot and killed her and the two step kids, but he didn't do anything to hurt his baby. He took his own child and took his child to his mother, which all that did was got his mama involved and got his mama locked up. See, that's the kind of stuff I like to see because if you're gonna play a part of the crime, play it. But when you get caught, be willing to do the time. That's simple. That simple. But this is crazy. These grown men with these games, sitting at home. Some of them probably not even working, and a child, a 6 year old. You go, girl. Nappy is answering them, girl. Answer them, honey. Because I will mess up a name. You know I will. Welcome in, welcome in. If I'm talking, my moderator greets you in. But glad to have you here. Exactly. They're grown children, TC. It don't make sense. It's not that serious. Well, my boys was trying to explain. He said, "Mom," they said, "Mama, you realize when we playing in those games, it's usually a pool of money. We playing against one another." And I said, "And I don't care." He said, "Oh yeah, I know what you're saying." He said, "But I'm trying to tell you what it probably is. Probably was really close to winning. The child might have came by, distracted him. I guess if it was football, could have made a bad fumble, or something like that, and made him lose." I said, "So you kill your child after that?" No. No, I didn't, baby. I'll look. I will look. I sure didn't. But I will look. Thank you. Yeah, this stuff just like telling you these baby daddies. I started to do three, but I saved it. I said maybe I'll do three Saturday. But I had to get these two in today. And let me correct that T. His that T should be a D. Devin. I didn't notice it until I put it up there that I misspelled it. Oh, okay. I sure will, baby. The Michael Carter Show. How's it going? What? No, it wasn't his child. Nappy child. It wasn't his child. Okay, TC. No, it was. It wasn't his child. It has been a minute. Where you been? You been working? Okay. Well, good. I'm glad to see you. Hadn't heard from you in a while. Are you here? Multitasking. I know how that feels. Are you here? Because I know you're not always in North Carolina. Oh, hey, Rock just living. Yes, Rock. The daughter. Wait a minute. You talking about the first case? Let me take you back. Wait a minute. This was the very first one I talked about, and she was 12 years old. He was 24, and her mom was allowing all this mess to go on. And when he went to you know how you go to the hospital to have the baby, he goes with her like it's no problem. He just waltzes his little self right on up in there. I guess trying to be the good dad he thought he was. Hey James, welcome in. And he got him locked right on up. But the family agreed to what they were doing, because this picture to the left is their baby shower. That's the baby shower to the left. And here is mom. I just put that up there. That's her mom at the top. And down here, the bottom left. And they locked mom and boyfriend up. Yes, very sickening. I said one thing about it. I said when she in there, I hope somebody teach her how to do them eyebrows. Yeah, just I mean, this makes you. Were you selling your daughter to him? Because that little girl, 12 years old, a grown 24-year-old man. Can you imagine? Mm. With nothing between heaven or hell could hold me back. Nothing. Nothing. But she went along with it. And she got what she deserved. They under two. Hey, Missy, welcome in, boo. Under $2 million bonds. Like they should be. And her biological father is doing a 10-year sentence because of rape. Because, because of rape. That's enough right there will make you think, okay, protect your child a little better. Oh, I'm sure, Rob, I'm sure they gonna get him when he get on the inside. Cause I'm doing good, Melissa. How was your day? He might say that. Okay, Michael. Um, cause they always say, men on the inside, if they're in there for some violating a child or doing something harmful to their mother, their own very own mother. And it was a third thing. I can't think of what it is. They don't catch a easy time in there at all. They try to actually keep away from other people what your case actually is, why you're actually doing the time. I mean, how about she should not have no children? Snapshot, I tell her all the time, it needs to be an application for having children. But there's got to be a mental breakdown somewhere in mama's head because she can't make me think that that was right. She can't believe, no way on earth. And the sad part is, now this 12-year-old is out here with a baby to raise. I wonder if they would try to place them together, or maybe there's a grandmother that let them both come. But 12 at 12, Lord, all I knew about a baby was picking him up and kissing him. That's all I would have known. Oh, the minute night she gonna have to sit up and be up with that baby and got to go to work the next day and ooh, child, just can't imagine. But the mom looks like she has a something right with her, something going on with her too. But up there at the top, you can see where she can get jiggy with it, right? That's mom's pictures up top. They wouldn't show the picture of the girl. She's only 12. But I wonder where did that 12-year-old meet him? Where did she meet him? And why did he go on to? Well, he probably came on to her first. So that clearly makes him a rapist. Point blank simple. But after mom found out about the relationship, why did mom allow him to take another breath? They wouldn't even been able to get out. Mama, this is, no, that ain't the name. His name just became, I want to go see my maker. That is very sickening. Very. That's what I said, Rock. And as I looked at more and more pictures of him, she did look like she had a little off session going on in her head. Definitely. It was there. It sure was. I just couldn't believe it. When I read it, I couldn't. I don't know. I just couldn't grasp it. I guess the part I couldn't get the mama agreeing to the relationship. Pervs have always been around, but the mama agreeing, which almost sounds like, Mama, did you let that man stay under your roof? Yes. Had the baby shower. Maybe they felt like there's the link if anybody wanted to come up. They got a question or comment. Yeah, yeah. They were celebrating that. Looking forward to the baby. I see, had they not been celebrating that, he wouldn't be sitting right here at this baby shower hugging this 12-year-old. Hey, soap and wash on. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, he wouldn't have been in the baby shower grinning from ear to ear. 24-year-old, proud of being a father and a child by a 12-year-old. Can't you see how dumb he looked? Taking her to the hospital when she went in labor. And when they, when they signed in, next thing he knew, the cops did arrest him. Thank you, thank you. Same to you, sweetie. Are you going live today? Or have you been? Okay. I guess someone watched it. No, I ain't going live today. Hey, Mama Norris, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Soap and Watch. He is, and that girl's mama. He is. And I'm telling you, I think in order for that mom to allow that to go on, she was selling her daughter. No, no problem. No problem, Mama Norris. And thank you for coming to mine. Welcome into the beehive. He thought he was doing something. He was taking his baby to the hospital to have a baby. Well, guess what? If you see that baby to be through a glass window, it do. So let me tell you, that's why sometimes I take such long breaks. I love to advocate for children being that, but I have to back up and pull away sometimes. It'll get dark. It will get really dark. And some of the stories, it just, you can't, it just feels like something has your stomach and just twisting it. It's how it feels. Big ups to the ones that can do it every day, nonstop. Big ups to them. It is. It's right now. I'm telling you, people are so demonic. But what is the case before this one that I first did? The man killed the 6-year old with his game controller. That's the third one this week. That a man killed a baby about a game console. They were interrupting it. Yep, it sure will. It sure will. Yeah, so this is the third one this week. That one I did before. It was Mama's boyfriend. The one I did on the other day, that was Daddy. And then the other little girl was Mama's boyfriend. Yep. These Mama's boyfriends and daddies is on a really high height at this time as far as murdering children. They're way up there. Way up there. And down in Louisiana, down that way, crime period. I don't know why. It's on a height. First of all, in life, I hadn't realized the crime was that bad down there. But they say it got like that over years. Yeah, over years. Hey, I'm 49. It got like that over years. But when y'all gonna start turning it around a little bit? You're welcome. So I try to do the cases that, like I said, that don't get all the big media attention and things like that. Those are the ones I try to get. Well, if the big media uh, attention is sending us cutting in the middle of the day on TV during the conference and stuff, those kind of things, those kind of situations, is plenty of media time. It's ones like these that don't get them off, and that's what I try to do, is to bring awareness to what is happening and tell the mothers, stop leaving your babies with your boyfriend. Baby was 4 months old the other day, and your boyfriend killed her. Put more pills in it. You don't even know him good. He wasn't the daddy. The baby wasn't but 4 months. She been leaving that baby with him. Crazy. That is crazy. I understand she got to work, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. If you ain't about to watch them, you better sit home on your butt. But I promise you, you took the greater loss that day by going to work, as if had you stayed home, you still might would have lost. You might have got fired, but you can get another job. Can you get another baby? You can get another baby, but can you get that baby back again? And the answer is no. Mamas, we have to search ourselves. Stop letting as my grandma would say, Tom, Dick, and Harry. Hey, James, guys, thank you. Stop speaking to every. How she used to say that? Tom, James, and forgot the three names. That smile at you, frown at some of them, and keep walking. My grandma frowned at everybody. Frowned at everybody. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want to come up? And when I was younger, I don't know, maybe if I wasn't, whether I wasn't tuned into it, or all of this murder of children. There you go. It was Tom, Dick, and Harry. There you go, Nabby. Yep. Um, I don't know if it wasn't heard of as much about the dads killing their children or men killing children like that. That's supposed to love that child. But you didn't really hear that. If you somebody's baby died back then, good Lord, I still did like I grew up with Harriet Tubman. Back then, did you hear about the 5 weeks ago about the man who shot the cashier at the grocery store because she asked him to put a mask I heard about it, but I did not see the actual. Somebody else had asked me about it. I'm gonna have to look that up. Somebody else asked me about that. I'll look it up. Um, what was I saying? Look, I should have never stopped talking. I forgot my train of thought now. What was I saying, Nabby Child? I don't know what it was. But just, oh, about us not hearing of it at a younger age. Because back then, when it comes to baby death, it was usually SIDS, or if they was born already, stillborn. That, right. Every now and then you would hear of a serial killer killing children, like the Wayne Williams guy out of Atlanta. But these cases of just constantly men killing babies. And they killing babies they should definitely love because they're in a relationship with the mama. I know, ain't that child so sweet? She is so sweet. Any more questions, guys? If no more questions, wait a minute. Who texted me and said, oh, yeah. Oh, I got that. Okay. He said, wait, I'm going to let y'all shimmy out of here off of some Anthony McNEILL's music. Vagabond. Why I always got to do everything the hard way? There you go, guys. Michael, do you know they took some of my hours from me? And I don't know why. But I'm at 35. But I'm gonna keep pushing. I had got up to 38. But I think what it was some people was running playlists for me. I think they didn't quite understand not to run them. Um, yep, I'm at 3,500, so not far. So, and in my list, Michael, if you see it, look at that list, Michael. You know how to do it. If there's no red line up under it, you can run it. It's so still in here. Oh, yes, definitely. And you keep running anything you haven't ran for me. That's right, y'all. Mash that like button. Okay, guys, we're out of here. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, McNEILL. And all my moms are in here. Melissa. They were on my. Thanks to everyone that came in. Without y'all, there would be no me. You could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here with me. And for that, I say I love you and I thank you. Have a good night, and I will be back tomorrow. Michael, work on my list now.